Donald Trump just finished a press conference that has a lot of Americans already concerned because there's a five-alarm fire going off, especially as it relates to his answer on what he wants the FBI to potentially do related to Texas Democrats. He was asked straight up about the Texas Democrats who left the state of Texas to break quorum to prevent Texas Republicans from gerrymandering the state. He was asked whether or not he supported Senator John Cornyn from Texas's call to essentially have the FBI arrest lawmakers. And his answer was simple: they may have to.
Yeah.
Mr. President,
Two questions for you.
Mr. President, thank you. Texas Senator John Cornyn is asking for your help to force Democrats back to the state and hold them accountable. Do you want the federal government and the FBI to help locate and arrest these Texas Democrats who have left the state?
Well, I think they've abandoned the state. Nobody's seen anything like it, even though they've done it twice before. And in a certain way, it almost looks like they've abandoned the state. It looks very bad. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Should the FBI get involved? Should the FBI get involved?
Well, they may have to. They may have to. No, I know they want them back. Not only the attorney general, the governor wants them back. If you look, I mean, the governor of Texas is demanding they come back. So a lot of people are demanding they come back. You can't just sit it out. You have to go back. You have to fight it out. That's what elections are all about. Yep.
That is a real video clip from the President of the United States, who is now suggesting that federal law enforcement may soon have to get involved and go into Illinois and potentially be in a major standoff with Illinois local law enforcement to arrest Texas Democratic lawmakers who left the state, did not commit a crime. They merely left the state. There was no crime committed, no crime under the law. And despite that, the FBI may now soon get involved. But that wasn't all in this press conference today. Trump confirmed that J.D. Vance is his heir apparent. He said essentially, I think most likely, in all fairness, he's the vice president. He also says that it's too early, obviously, to talk about it, but that he is favored at this point.
Sure.
Thank you very much, President Trump. Nice to see you got off the roof all right.
Yeah, yeah.
You said this morning that you probably won't be running for a third term. This weekend, Secretary of State Rubio said that he thought J.D. Vance would be a great nominee. You could clear the entire Republican field right now. Do you agree that the heir apparent to MAGA is J.D. Vance?
Well, I think most likely, in all fairness, he's the vice president. I think Marco is also somebody that maybe would get together with J.D. in some form. I also think we have incredible people, some of the people on the stage right here. So it's too early, obviously, to talk about it, but certainly he's doing a great job, and he would be probably favored at this point.
Trump is setting up actively a J.D. Vance candidacy in 2028. Now, it's unclear whether or not J.D. Vance has the support among the Republican electorate. All polls do show that he does, at least right now, but things can very well change. Trump was asked about whether or not he supported new kind of efforts by Israel and Prime Minister Netanyahu to potentially fully occupy the Gaza Strip. His answer was, it's up to Israel.
Next to you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Would you support Israel reoccupying all of Gaza, as has been suggested by some Israeli officials?
Well, I don't know what the suggestion is. I know that we are there now trying to get people fed. As you know, $60 million was given by the United States fairly recently to supply food, and a lot of food, frankly, for the people of Gaza that are obviously not doing too well with the food. And I know Israel is going to help us with that in terms of distribution and also money. We also have the Arab states are going to help us with that in terms of the money and possibly distribution. So that's what I'm focused on. As far as the rest of it, I really can't say. That's going to be pretty much up to Israel. Yeah, please.
Is kind of taking all abdication. He is abdicating himself from this decision. He is saying that he doesn't want anything to do with it. Benjamin Netanyahu and his cabinet have already subtly suggested that they are going to do it. The occupation of Gaza is likely on its way, which means that the ethnic cleansing of Palestinians will likely ensue. But Donald Trump doesn't want his hands touching it at all, at least publicly. Privately, who knows? He was also asked whether or not he approved the transfer of Galain Maxwell. He said he has nothing to do with it. He didn't know anything about it. And then he said that sitting down with her, Todd Blanche sitting down with her, was not an uncommon thing, even though it's very rare, really never happens, that the Deputy Attorney General of the United States, who runs a department of over 100,000 employees, sits down with one criminal defendant.
Two questions for you. One, were you aware of and did you personally approve the prison transfer for Galain Maxwell that your Justice Department
I
did
didn't know
today?
about it at all. No, I read about it just like you did.
And do you believe that she is
It's
a
not a
credible
very
voice?
uncommon thing.
Do you believe that she's credible to be listening to? Your Deputy Attorney General sat down with her recently.
Well, let me tell you, he's a very talented man. His name is Todd Blanche. He's a very legitimate person, very high. I just a very highly thought of person, respected by everybody. And I didn't talk to him about it, but I will tell you that whatever he asked would be totally appropriate, and it's not an uncommon thing to do that. And I think he probably wants to make sure that, people that should not be involved or aren't involved are not hurt by something that would be very, very unfortunate, very unfair to a lot of people. I just a very highly thought of person, respected by everybody. And I didn't talk to him about it, but I will tell you that whatever he asked would be totally appropriate, and it's not an uncommon thing to do that. And I think he probably wants to make sure that, people that should not be involved or aren't involved are not hurt by something that would be very, very unfortunate, very unfair to a lot of people. But I will say this, Todd Blanche is one of the most highly respected people you'll ever meet. So I know this. I didn't discuss it with him, but anything he talked about with her or the fact that he did that, not unusual, number one, and most importantly is something that would be totally above board.
But that is him saying it right there. He is saying that. So I honestly don't know. He then went on to say, quote, people who should not be involved or aren't involved are not hurt by something that would be very, very unfortunate and very unfair to a lot of people. What that really just means is that he doesn't want the Epstein files coming out because he's worried that he is in them. Today, he spent his day strolling around the White House on the White House roof, talking about potentially building nuclear weapons on the roof of the White House, anything not to talk about Jeffrey Epstein. And we did see more reports come out today from the New York Times and elsewhere of increased connections between Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein to the point where, at this point, you can't deny that Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein were connected in some way. You just can't deny it. I mean, the pictures are there, the videos are there, everything is there. And yet Donald Trump wants the media to run from it. I won't run from it. I don't think other media companies should as well. And this is why independent media in this moment is really so important, because we can't run from the Jeffrey Epstein files. We can't just let Trump get away with doing these things. We can't just let him say, you know what, the public doesn't deserve to know the truth. The public deserves to know the truth. The public should know the truth. That is what the public deserves. And yet he is depriving the public of that truth. Meanwhile, the House Oversight Committee today did vote to release the Epstein files, or rather to pressure, to subpoena the Department of Justice to release the Epstein files. So apparently we may get some documents, or at least the House may get some documents by the middle of August, but we'll see if this Department of Justice complies. We know time and time again that Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, does not want to comply with requests for subpoenas and things like that. So we'll see if she does comply this time around. At the end of the day, let me say this. It is a very, very dark day. It is a very, very dark moment, this press conference, using the FBI to potentially arrest Texas lawmakers who left the state lawfully under their own volition. They paid for it themselves, according to James Tallarico, who I spoke with earlier today. This wasn't funded by some outside group. This isn't a nefarious thing. And yet Trump's now suggests that they may use the FBI to arrest them. That is real, and that is happening right now in real time. So we'll see what happens. I will be providing you updates all night as we get them in. So spread the word. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel to support my work, and I'll see you soon. Giddy up. Hey folks, Aaron Parnas here. Thank you so much for watching The Parnas Perspective. Please consider subscribing to support our work as we grow this independent news media entity into something that rivals mainstream every single day. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.